Oh. I hope you're all doing well. And if not, I at least hope that your night improves. So tonight we're going to be using the Cat Meme Tarot, the Moon Witch Oracle, and the Thera-pets deck. Okay, let's go ahead and see what they want to say. What message do we need to hear today? Reversed. 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 Upright reversed. Upright reversed. Okay, we have the Strength reversed, the Devil, and the Moon reversed. So, an intense period of struggle. And it's causing you to want to feel, or to feel like you just want to give up. You don't want to push forward anymore. And it's due to these self-limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Preventing you from moving forward in the way that you want to. You may be really struggling to see the light at the end of the tunnel here and the point in continuing to do anything for yourself. But there is recovery here. There is recovery here. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Universe. G medicine. Connect to Earth. And trust. The universe has a plan for you. Witchy medicine. Connect to Earth. There is no greater medicine than Mother Nature. She has the power to heal and rejuvenate our body and soul. She connects us to something bigger than ourselves. Being connected to her is not just important, but essential. Connecting to Earth and grounding ourselves also helps us get in touch with our true self. It allows our body and mind to access our true talents, hidden power, and visions. If you find yourself distracted, anxious, or daydreaming, these are signs that you are not grounded. Go outside, breathe, attune yourself to the mother's heartbeat, and take care of nature. In return, she will take care of you. So, grounding is necessary here. This will also help with this intense period of struggle. And trust. The universe has a plan for you. The best way to trust the universe is to learn how to trust yourself. Your mind, your body, your heart, and your soul. Sometimes it's hard to let go of the steering wheel and lose our sense of control. This is especially difficult in a society that values a controlled, planned, and organized life. Unfortunately, this is an unrealistic ideal. No one is ever truly in control. Completely in control, anyway, of everything. So be patient. Ask the universe for guidance. Do the work. Stick to your vision. Watch for signs and allow good things to happen. Learning how to trust yourself and the universe takes practice. Remember, sometimes not getting what we want is a blessing. And we have progress is progress, no matter how small. It's okay to struggle. You are doing better than you feel like you are. And your struggle is not an indication of failure. So, I hope that message helps for anyone who needed to hear it. Okay. Let's see. What message do those who might be watching need to hear today? I know you didn't just give us, like, 2 of the same fucking cards again. Apparently they really want to emphasize this message. Alrighty. We have Strength reversed, yet again. Death. Yep. The Devil, yet again. And the Lovers. So. Again. Really intense situation here that's kind of making you want to give up. This is a very, very transitional period here. Are you kidding me? Okay. Something told me to look at the bottom of the fucking deck again. Both times. Because I noticed it when I was putting the cards back from the other reading. Both times the sun has been at the fucking bottom. So, you're in a very transitional period currently, and there are a lot of changes occurring, and at times this can be a bit heavy, and sometimes it can kind of feel like a bit of a personal attack from the universe, as you feel like more and more just gets taken from you. And it's this that's kind of leading you to feeling like giving up and struggling to see the point in continuing anything currently. And just being done with everything. And you're probably being really, really hard on yourself currently. Telling yourself all sorts of nasty things. Listening to all those fears, self-doubts, anxieties, and worries. All those not so great thoughts in your head. That are just telling you that you can't do this. You can't continue. What's the point? Why are you here? Is there really even anything at the end of this? And there's also a sense here of bottling it up too, or at least you want to. But you can rely on those close to you. Okay? You can communicate. Do your best to communicate what is bothering you. What is bothering you without being overly overly harsh about it, okay? You can communicate the things you need to. And this may be a point in which you're struggling, feeling like you can't really communicate what's actually on your mind, what's bothering you, and it's leading to you bottling it up. And when you bottle it up and don't really address it, it just festers and creates an even bigger problem. You need to let it out somehow, even if that ends up just being journaling about it and writing about it. It needs an escape somehow, okay? Don't bottle it up. Just make sure it's not being done in a self-destructive manner, okay? We have Ceres, love and mother yourself. Moonflower, bloom even if no one is watching. Witch's hat, express yourself, share your gifts with the world. And Moonbeam, you are on the right path. Ceres, love and mother yourself. Ceres is the Roman goddess of grain, harvest, and a mother's love for her child. She is a goddess of the full moon, a mother, and a rescuer. She governs fertility and marriage, as well as the transitions that women experience from childhood to motherhood. For 6 months, Ceres' daughter was lost to the god of the underworld. While her daughter was away, Ceres sulked, which brought unto the world the 6 months of autumn and winter. When her daughter finally returned, autumn and winter disappeared, and Ceres brought spring and summer in celebration. Just like Ceres, we also experience dark and difficult times. At some point in our lives, we realize we cannot expect others to solve all our problems. We have to learn how to navigate our lives on our own by making our own mistakes, learning from them, moving forward, and not waiting for a savior. Although Ceres wants to look after all her daughters, she is also here to teach us how to protect ourselves, to be strong, and work hard. So, take care of yourself. And don't be hard on yourself when you do find yourself in these difficult times, okay? And then we have Moonflower. Bloom even if no one is watching. Who are you in your quietest moments? Who are you when no one is looking? What ignites your soul? What are you most passionate about? The moonflower endures the strength of all elements and experiences so much hardship, using only moonlight to grow, yet she is incredibly beautiful. She blooms silently for no one but herself. Growth is never linear. For every step forward, sometimes you fall 2 steps back. Do not worry about what you cannot control, such as the judgment of others. What matters is your progress. Work on your growth, stay true to yourself. Master your craft and be the best version of yourself. Just like the moonflower, bloom in silence. Every success and every story starts with you. Everything else will follow. Witch's Hat. Express yourself. Share your gifts with the world. Self-expression is a crucial part of living a fulfilled and meaningful life. Self-expression allows us to feel confident in ourselves and our actions. When we express ourselves, we are experiencing our best self. It encourages us to contribute to our community and explore our lives, values, and ideas. Self-expression is also an incredible way to release any negative, heavy, or stagnant feelings before they take root and create additional problems. Self-expression involves transferring our energy from our thoughts and feelings into something more concrete, such as art, clothes, makeup, writing, dancing, or singing. Do not hide your light from the world. More people need to share their unique vision and gifts. We need your authentic self. Your gifts are meant to be shared. Tell your story and inspire others. Also, hello, Bree. I hope you're doing well. And Moonbeam. You are on the right path. If you pay attention, you will notice the universe sends you signals regarding your path and purpose. It shows you where you need to go and what you need to do. The message is very straightforward. It's just telling you you're on the right path. Again, going in line with a message that's been coming up a lot lately about, was mentioned in this one about growth not being linear. Healing's not linear. Sometimes you're going to seem like you're going backwards, but you're not. That doesn't mean you're going in the wrong direction, okay? Man. Okay. Oh yeah, wait. I almost forgot the Thera-pets cards. Yes, just finishing up collectives here. And hello. I'm doing okay. Been a bit of a rough couple of days for me lately. Last night and this morning have been particularly rough. So. But I'll make it through. How are you doing? That's good. Okay, my goodness. Okay, I have 3 cards. And boy, are they a bit punchy. I know you feel anxious, but you forgot the part where you totally got this. You don't have to be perfect to be lovable. Can you not? Just not right now, sir. Please. For fuck's sake. You are doing enough. It's going to be okay. And right after I finish those, there are the ads. Yeah. Readings have been rough so far. They're definitely already calling me the fuck out. Because I've been struggling a lot again. And yeah. The readings have been rough. They've been rough so far. They've called me out, like, so fucking hard. Especially considering the fact that I almost considered not streaming today. The anxiety almost won today. Anxiety and depression almost won today. And I almost did not stream despite having everything set up. I almost just said, fuck it. Not today. Like, it's been rough. It's been rough. And, doing my best to resist the, resist the spiraling that keeps wanting to happen. And I know Mr. Sass kind of pulled me out of a really fucking heavy one last night, and there's just like such a fucking intensity in that moment from him. Loving intensity from that moment, from him in that moment, that like it just made me cry really fucking hard. Thank you, Pixie. Okay. With that, it's time to open up the queue here. So, here we go. Queue's open. Okay. Are you ready, Adam? Oh yeah, that notification just reminded me. The message from Nightbot there. Something I kind of never posted about that I've been meaning to, but I did update the throne wish list, by the way. So. It's been updated for a few weeks now. I just forgot to say anything about it. I meant to post about it in the Discord, but then I just didn't. Yeah. Okay. What message does Adam need to hear today? Hello, Kels. Thank you. Also, I don't think I said thank you to you earlier, Bree, for saying that earlier. So thank you to Bree. Okay. My goodness. What is it with this card today? This card is a stalker card today. It's come out for both collectives, and now it's come out for your reading here, Adam. They have words about this, apparently. Strength reversed, the world, and the Empress. Okay, so there may be, again, some feelings of struggle here, okay? And you may be struggling to see the point in doing anything here currently, okay? You may feel like you're not making any progress, you're not getting anywhere, that there's no point in continuing down this, because what's at the end? What's at the end of this? You're probably, again, getting caught up in not being where you want to be, not being able to help people in the way that you want to, feeling like you're not doing enough, like you're not providing enough, like you're a failure. You're not a failure. You are doing enough with what you can, okay? And you can't fix everything, because not everything is in your control here, okay? The goal is in sight here, okay? The end goal is in sight. You are very, very close to what you want here. Just continue to leave behind these things that aren't serving you anymore. Let what's falling away fall away. Let those chapters that are ending close, okay? And focus on yourself and caring for yourself, okay? And remember not to focus. Again, there is like a bit of this message again being kind of like emphasized a little bit here again, not as heavily as it usually comes through, but don't focus on past mistakes, okay? Don't focus on those. Don't focus on worrying about making those mistakes again and fucking up, okay? Like, you do have the capacity to care for others in the way that you want to, okay? You do. But you also need to make sure that this is also being directed towards yourself, okay? This is going very, very in line with the Ceres card from the last collective reading here with that Empress energy. Take care of and mother yourself, okay? First and foremost. Okay? Ooh. These go so well with this message. Freya, you are worthy, you are loved. Very, very much going in line with that energy too. And very, very much going in line with the whole what I said about the world card here, about letting go of what isn't serving you, letting what's falling away fall away, and let the chapters that are closing close. We have Hecate. Change is important, release the past. I feel like these are good enough as is at face value, but we're also going to just read them as well, so. So, Freya. You are worthy, you are loved. Freya is the goddess of love and war in Norse mythology. She is also associated with sex, lust, beauty, witchcraft, fertility, abundance, and death. Freya is a seeker of pleasure, thrills, and passion. Some believe she only cares for the chaos of desire, but modern pagans and witches know Freya is much more than a lover or a passing nightmare. She is a powerful ancient goddess. She is a warrior queen, a shapeshifter, and a wild, untamed force of nature. Freya teaches us about self-awareness, self-worth, and self-love. She sees the beauty in everyone and everything. Freya loves all. Freya reminds us to enjoy ourselves by singing and dancing and making love. Life is not just about the struggle of paying bills and losing weight. Learn from Freya, be present in your body, and feel the emotions and sensations felt by human beings. Freya's essence is represented by honey, and she speaks the language of poetry. Her spirit animal is a cat, which is a sacred link to the moon. Again, very, very much going in line with that whole... Another message that comes up for you somewhat frequently with, like, the Three of Cups, which is, like, not everything has to be taken so seriously. It's okay to have fun. And Hecate. Change is important, release the past. Hecate is the Greek goddess of magic, witchcraft, crossroads, ghosts, herbs, and poisonous plants. She is the protector and liberator of women, and the breaker of the chains created by man. Free and independent, she is love and anger, light and darkness. She is the priestess of the dark moon. Hecate is a witch. Hecate can see in all directions and all points of time, the past, the present, and the future. She is here to remind you that changes are crucial for growth. She has seen it firsthand. Sometimes she asks us to let go of what is familiar in order to travel to the darker places of our soul. But do not fear. Those who seek Hecate's protection can move safely in the darkness. Okay. Let's see if the Thera-pets deck wants to add. Okay. Every time you thought life would defeat you, you were wrong. And you're doing well, keep going. Yes. It's also an adorable little shit. Look at that little smug little face. There's a reason why in a lot of mythology foxes are representative of tricksters. Okay. So I hope that message helps. Good. Hello. I'm doing alright. I do believe, though, that I will probably issue last call here. For anyone who wants to join the queue. I won't be, streaming as long as I have been lately. So, I don't want to push myself too hard today. So, I'll go ahead and issue last call here for queue. I'll leave it open for a few more minutes. So if you wish to join queue, you may go ahead and still do so. Also, thank you, Candy Yams. I hope you're doing well. Okay. That's good. Are you ready, Pixie? Okay.
Lion Clan Killer gifted a tier 1 sub to Candy Yams 50.
Thank you, Adam.
They have given 18 gift subs in
for the gifted sub. I hope you enjoy that, Candy Yams. Okay, what message does Pixie need to hear today? Okay. 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 Operator reversed. Right. Operator reversed. Okay. Operator reversed. Yes. Okay. So, we have here the star. I also love this card. Look at this adorable cat. This card is like one of my favorites from this deck because just look at how adorable it is. I love this card. You have the star. Like, it's funny that you get both of these. These two are probably my favorites. Because this one's also just so fucking cute. Like, look at her. Look at that chunky queen. We have the star, the empress, and the devil. So, with the star and the empress here, there is definitely a very, very healing. Yeah, the cat meme tarot is major arcana only. Sadly, I do wish that it was a full 78 card deck, but it is all major arcana. So it only has 22 cards. But this deck still gives very, very good reads despite only being major major arcana. Yes, it's the cat meme tarot. From the artist's name is actually Hatta, but they go by online Chunky Goods. They use a lot of adorable cats and such in a lot of the in a lot of the products they make. So, but yeah, it's the cat meme tarot. If that would focus, that would be great. One sec. Get this to focus. Like, kind of focused. Good enough. But it's the cat meme tarot deck. Like it says on the box there, it's only the major arcana. And I think this is their Instagram handle, if I remember correctly. But this is they sell it on their Etsy store. And there they go by I want to say it's Ping Studio or something. I forget what their store page name is, but the actual author's name is Ping Hatta. So, and they have a full line of merchandise featuring the cards and cats in this deck. You can get stickers, you can get t-shirts, you can get, I think, even like towels. I think they sell like beach towels that are like shaped like tarot cards and that are like full prints of this essentially. And it's adorable. I fucking love this deck. And all the things, all the creations that were spawned out of this deck. Yeah, there are a lot of cat tarot decks. This was one that caught my eye specifically because of the cat memes. Like, there's so many like just meme references in each of these cards. Like, look at that. It's adorable. It was because I looked at the reviews. I wasn't sold on this deck right away because I was just like, do I really want like a just major arcana only deck? And then I looked at the reviews for this cat meme tarot deck, and someone had posted a full pictures of the full deck here. And it was when I saw this card here combined with this card is what sold this deck for me. That and also Loop's cat. No, this tarot deck is made by Her name is Ping Hatta. Oh, and it looks like we have ads. Okay. Looks like ads are done. Okay, yeah. And just in case I got cut off by the ads, no, the author's name for this deck, the author and illustrator for this deck, creator, I guess is a better word here. A creator of this deck, her name is Ping Hatta. So no, not the same author, no. Or same illustrator. Mm-mm. But, yeah. It's a lovely deck that's just silly, doesn't take itself too seriously, and it has a lovely lighthearted energy about it that I love. Because, again, not everything has to be taken so seriously. So, this deck was perfect for that sort of energy, and I've loved working with it so far. It's adorable. A lot of the cards, when they come up, just make me laugh. Especially when the Justice one pops out, because, like, again, look at the little shit on the Justice card. Look at him. Look at that smug little shit. That, and I love the Chonky Empress cat and the Chonky Emperor cat. They're both amazing. Especially the Chonky Empress cat, because for the one of the things that kind of comes through sometimes for the Empress card is like not only like taking care of yourself and like nurturing yourself, but sometimes with like specific card combinations, it's also about indulging yourself a little. And look at her. She indulges herself from time to time, and do you think she cares? Do you think she gives a fuck? No. She's still a queen. So, because very, very frequently, it essentially goes very, very in line with that loving yourself energy that comes through with the Empress a lot. No matter what, okay? It's about love and acceptance of yourself. Very, very frequently is the energy that comes through for that card. Oh, the Sun card? Yeah. Here, I can show you some of the cards. Here. Like, where is the Sun? This also, like, particularly, of course it's on the top of the deck. The Sun's on the top of the deck. There's the Sun. And also, like, another one of my favorite cards, too, especially since, like, some people don't really, like, vibe with the Tower cards, and it's, like, a card that they kind of sometimes fear a little bit. How you gonna be afraid of this Tower card? How you gonna be mad at this this Tower card? How you gonna be mad at this adorable Tower card? How you gonna be afraid of this? It's at the top of the deck, yeah. So this would definitely be a sign of things that are close at hand. Yes, better days ahead. The way that I usually interpret top cards, cards that are on the top of the deck, are things that are close at hand. So there are better days ahead. And from the bottom of the deck, the way that I particularly interpret it are the things that are on the horizon, which may be a bit away still, but they're close by, just not quite as close to as the top cards, which is why I like to call it the horizon card. What lies on the horizon, what lies ahead. A little bit further ahead. So. But yeah, so, anyway. Yes. The cards in this deck are adorable. And if you're in the market for an adorable, lighthearted cat deck, I highly recommend this one. Though again, it is only Major Arcana, and it does not have a guidebook if you want a guidebook. It's just the cards, just the Major Arcana cards. But yes, so, with the Star and the Empress here, there's definitely a very sort of healing energy here. There's a lot of healing. Oh no, you're all good. It's okay. You don't have to apologize for anything. I was the one who kind of started pointing out some of the cards anyway. So, you're all good. You're all good. But, there's a very, very, like, healing energy here with the Star and the Empress both being present here. So there is a lot of healing here ahead for you, is the vibe that I'm getting. So, during this process and as you're waiting to get the answers that you need here for things, don't let yourself lose hope, okay? Keep doing your best to hold on to that hope that things will get better for you, okay? That healing is coming for you, okay? Take care of yourself during this period of time, okay? Prioritize yourself. okay? And though these doubts and fears, anxieties, and potential self-limiting beliefs may start to creep in at times, don't buy into them too much, okay? Don't buy into them too much. And let's see what the Oracle deck wants to add. Okay. Ooh, okay. How does this... Are you fucking joking me? Hold on. You got 3 cards to pop out here. Tell me why they match these cards so well. We have Freya. You are worthy, you are loved. That's going very, very well with, like, very in line with the Empress there. Then we have last quarter, what is holding you back? That's like the energy of the devil card right there. And trust. The universe has a plan for you. The star. Excuse me, deck. They're pretty much just kind of being like, I said what I said here, okay? Exactly. Like, exactly. I said what I said. Exactly this. But we're gonna reiterate it again a little bit more here for you. Okay. Okay, so let's go with trust first, I suppose. Trust. The universe has a plan for you. The best way to trust the universe is to learn how to trust yourself. Your mind, your body, your heart, and your soul. Sometimes it is hard to let go of the steering wheel and lose our sense of control. This is especially difficult in a society that values a controlled, planned, and organized life. Unfortunately, this is an unrealistic ideal. No one is ever truly, completely in control. So be patient. Ask the universe for guidance. Do the work. Stick to your vision. Watch for signs and allow good things to happen. Learning how to trust yourself and the universe takes practice. Remember, sometimes not getting what we want is a blessing. So, yes. Hold on to hope, okay? And trust that things will work out for the best, okay? Very, very much going in line with that energy of the star. And then we have Freya. You are worthy, you are loved. Freya is the goddess of love and war in Norse mythology. She is also associated with sex, lust, beauty, witchcraft, fertility, abundance, and death. Freya is a seeker of pleasure, thrills, and passion. Some believe she only cares for the chaos of desire, but modern pagans and witches know Freya is much more than a lover or passing nightmare. She is a powerful ancient goddess. She is a warrior queen, a shapeshifter, and a wild, untamed force of nature. Freya teaches us about self-awareness, self-worth, and self-love. She sees the beauty in everyone and everything. Freya loves all. Freya reminds us to enjoy ourselves by singing and dancing and making love. Life is not just about the struggle of paying bills and losing weight. Learn from Freya. Be present in your body. Be present in your body and feel the emotions and sensations felt by human beings. Freya's essence is represented by honey, and she speaks the language of poetry. Her spirit animal is a cat, which is a sacred link to the moon. So yes, very, very much emphasizing that message of the Empress there about loving yourself, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, and also recognizing the inherent value that you have just as a person, just for simply existing, okay? And that you were deserving of love, kindness, and good things. And also, fitting that I mentioned, like, the energy of this deck being lighthearted and embodying that sort of energy about, you know, like, how not everything needs to be taken seriously. Which is why I bought this deck and why I love using it from time to time. Especially when I feel like we need a little bit more lightheartedness and a little bit more silliness and goofiness. There's also a line here about life is not just about the struggle of paying bills and losing weight. Not everything has to be taken so seriously, okay? And then we have last quarter. What is holding you back? You are being called to reevaluate your goals, release what is no longer serving you, and make room for forgiveness. A half point between the new and full moon, in her last quarter she represents reflection, reevaluation, and forgiveness. This is not the time to rest or stop, but rather to go deeper and ensure you are on the right path. Let nothing hold you back or stop you from achieving your highest self. This is a crossroad, and you must evaluate your progress before moving forward. Look at how far you have come. What is working? What will you carry? Are you realigning yourself with your original plan, or is it necessary to make an adjustment? Is there pain or trauma preventing you from achieving your goals? Is there anything that does not bring you happiness? Is there something that drains you of all your energy? Listen deeply and carefully to your soul. Reevaluate your plans, your path. See what is truly working for you and what is not. Forgive your nemesis, forgive yourself. Make sure everything is aligned with your highest self. So, it's essentially all about letting go of things that may be holding you back, including self-limiting beliefs, fears, doubts that may be getting in your way, okay? So, like I said when I was talking about the Devil card there, you may encounter some of these, but don't buy into them too much, okay? And I know that's easier said than done, and I know that's very, very, very difficult sometimes. But just try not to focus on them too much, okay? It's okay to struggle, it's okay to feel that way sometimes. It's important that we just don't get stuck in those mindsets. Okay. Going very in line with that fucking goofy, silly, not taking itself too seriously energy. Of course, this is the first card to pop out. You can do the thing. It's very much not taking itself seriously here. And second one to pop out here. You're still making progress even on your worst days. So, in other words, I get the feeling that progress card is kind of going in line with those self-doubts and fears that might be creeping in from time to time. Progress is progress, okay? Progress is progress. Doesn't matter how big or small it is, it's still progress. And taking time for yourself to take a break and relax and replenish yourself isn't undoing that progress. Okay? So that's what this card is reminding you of here. And this one is essentially telling you in a very silly way, you got this shit. So I hope that message helps. Good. I'm glad. Hello. Are you ready? Awesome. Before I start here, let me take a drink here. Also, I promise I am celebrating. I did get myself a cake and ice cream a few days ago as an early celebration. And I'm currently drinking... I got myself cake, ice cream, and birthday cake flavored cold brew with the intent to celebrate myself here, okay? And I'm probably going to get a little bit more cake and ice cream tomorrow, which is the actual affiliate anniversary of making affiliate. I'm just doing it a day early here so that Saturday can still be a choose your own deck night. So celebrating it a little early, but still. This birthday cake cold brew is actually pretty good. It's a little it's a little strange at first, but after like that initial sip, it's just like, oh, okay. A little late to be consuming caffeine, but also whatever. Who gives a fuck? Gotten the Empress card a lot already so far, so it's okay to indulge yourself every once in a while and do things you know you probably shouldn't do every once in a while. True, but coffee specifically can make me very, very wired sometimes. And it's just like, oh, oof. Like, I love coffee, and I still drink coffee, like, somewhat regularly, but the thing that I drink all the time, and I mean all the time, I drink a lot of tea. A lot of tea. Like, I usually, unless I'm like not feeling well and very sick, or just, you know, just not, don't have a whole lot of energy and feeling sick, or just not feeling well for whatever reason, I have at least one mug of coffee a day, and I have a 24-ounce mug, which is like my main mug that I use to make like coffee or like tea in. I make at least one of those a day of tea when I'm feeling well enough. I drink a lot of tea, and I have a massive tea collection. Okay? And Adam there can actually attest to that because he's seen it in person. He knows how massive my tea collection is. I have so much tea. I have so much tea. And I still occasionally regularly add to that collection. I also have a decent collection of coffee as well. So yeah. I like both coffee and tea, but I'm definitely more of a tea person. And recently I've made this decision to get a mint plant, and my mint plant is thriving, and I've been using that to also make fresh mint tea as well, and it's so delicious. And it's kind of started a bit of a new addiction. I'm already making plans on getting more like seeds to actually grow more things. I'm going to get a spearmint plant, seeds for a spearmint plant. I'm going to get stuff for lavender, and I'm also going to get seeds for mugwort and sage. I'm also going to grow some sage. Just regular green sage, culinary sage. But yeah. So I'm gonna grow more plants. And it was funny because like it was like the other night, like a couple days ago, that I literally having a discussion about it in like someone else's chat, and like I ended up like getting a card, like redeeming a card pull from them. And no joke, it was funny because they used this deck, and the card I ended up getting was Witchy Medicine, which was Connect to Nature, and it was pretty much just like, yeah. I was literally just talking about like how my guides have like very, very frequently been giving me messages about like connecting to nature, and how I'd been like considering like growing more plants, and I even asked about like some plants earlier, like shortly before that, and then I redeem a card pull and I get that card, and it's pretty much just like them just literally being like, okay, go get more plants. Connect to nature, bitch. It's just like, why do you enable this? Why are you enabling me here? You're going to... You do realize I'm going to like want to grow so many plants for tea, right? Right? And here you are encouraging me. Legitimately though, my mint plant has been like so fucking like wonderful to have, and the tea is so good. Yep, there's ads. Okay. Ads should be done. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying before ads, the mint plant has been wonderful to have. Like, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful to have. The tea I've made with it has been so fucking delicious. It's been so good. It's been so good. Really? Okay, there we go. Sorry. Highly recommend if, like, you're into herbal teas, particularly if you like mint. Like, sort of like spearmint flavor in particular. Just a regular mint plant. Regular mint plant is just, it's more similar to spearmint than it is to, like, peppermint. I'm not particularly a fan of peppermint. I've always preferred, like, that more, like, spearmint and, like, mints that are flavored similarly to spearmint. That's a sort of mint that I've always liked. And just having a mint plant has been wonderful. It's so good. And also, just something to share as well, and this is part of the reason I got it. Particularly for those of you who might be into witchcraft and are particularly into using, like, plants in witchcraft. And, you know, like, plant-based witchcraft and that sort of stuff, and you're kind of into that sort of thing. For those of you who might be into witchcraft and who are looking to add, you know, like, plants into their practice and such, and use of plants into their practice, mint is good for clarity, okay? If you need to do any sort of working that involves clarity, like mental clarity particularly, for that, one of the things I would recommend is mint. Because it symbolizes clarity, clearing away, like, blockages and, like, internal fog, and kind of, helping to, like, facilitate, like, a connection to spirit, essentially, okay? So if those are things you're looking for, mint. Mint is super, super easy to grow, and it's so hard to kill a mint plant. Like, mint plants are considered like invasive. If you actually try to plant it in like a garden, it becomes essentially parasitic and will overtake pretty much any other plant that you put in a garden and kill off like the other plants, which is why it's recommended you grow it in its own separate container. I have very limited space. I pretty much just like, I've recycled like old plastic jugs, like water jugs, like gallon jugs essentially. I cut it in half, invert the top half over into the bottom, and poke a hole in the bottom of, or the top of the lid, so that it creates like a drainage for it. Or if you want like a self-watering type of deal, you can thread some twine through that and like kind of put it up through the soil a bit. And like fill the bottom of the bottom half of it with water, essentially. Yeah, that's where I'm just growing a mint plant in like a little recycled plastic jug, essentially. And it's been thriving. It's doing so well. And I didn't get this mint plant, like I didn't grow it from, you know, like seeds. I just got a mint plant from Walmart, legitimately. It arrived in not too great condition, which is kind of funny considering again how hard it is to kill a mint plant, but like it recovered. And it's doing very, very well now. Like it was legitimately kind of yellowish, and there were like some spots on the leaves. It wasn't doing too well. Yeah. Sometimes you do have to be careful with like planting things together. Some things don't do too well with each other, and mint is something that doesn't really play very well with like other plants, which is why you want to like have its own separate little container. So I'm just growing them indoors. Like I've set the little like reused jugs that I've put plants in. I just put those in my windowsill so that they can get sun, and my mint plant has been thriving. It's been doing so well. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah. So mint, for anyone who might be looking to work with things that promote like mental clarity in particular. Mint. And if you don't just want mint, if you want multiple things that, whether this is just for like something that you plan on drinking or something that you plan on like putting in like spell work, if you want more than just mint, rosemary, and sage are a great combination for that. Great combination for that. And I know it might sound a little weird for a tea, but those three things actually do work pretty well together. If that's something that you would like to make into a tea and drink. In fact, one of my favorite, I don't know if anyone here is into kombucha, fermented tea. if you like kombucha, there's this one brand of kombucha that actually has a rosemary mint sage flavor. It's actually very good. It's very light, very mild, and it's very good. Yeah, I wasn't a fan initially, but I did experiment a little bit with it, and I will honestly say not all kombucha is made equally. If it tastes too tart and it's too like sour, and you know, like you're not a fan of like the acidity and like tartness of it, I will tell you that not all kombucha is made the same. And not all kombucha will be like that. In fact, this one, the one that I just mentioned, the rosemary mint sage one, I think it's Brew Doctor, I think is the brand. It's very light, like very light in flavor. There's not really an intense tartness or like acidity at all to it, and the flavor of it is very, very mild. It's very soothing. It's one of my favorite ones to drink when I just want something very like a kombucha that has like a very mild flavor. It's really good. And that's also how I know that, like, as weird as it sounds, rosemary, mint, and sage made into a tea, as weird as it sounds, is actually pretty good. I know it sounds like a weird combination, but it's actually pretty good. And yeah, so those three things in particular, if you're looking for something to promote clarity and cleansing, those three things, particularly like mental clarity and like cleansing, those three things work really, 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 really well together. Okay? So but yes. Anyway, enough talking about mint and tea. I could go on for like ages about teas. I love tea so much, and I love making my own tea blends with things. So I've very much enjoyed having a mint plant. I also have, I know I just said enough about tea. I also just remembered, maybe I'll make a cup of that after this. But I just remembered I have an herbal tea blend that I made that's aged for a bit and should be should be good to drink. I have a tea blend that I've been working on for a bit that has like its primary component is orange peel. Specifically actually mandarin orange peel. for anyone else who might be like a fan of tea, or who had experience with Starbucks, you might know that they had a tea brand that they sold in stores, and they also used in their own stores in Starbucks locations. They had a tea brand that was called Teavana. It was kind of expensive, but there was one blend that I tried once that I actually really, really liked. That it was an herbal tea blend that's called Mandarin Mimosa. I love that tea blend. They recently closed. They recently stopped production of those, of like their tea blends. I don't know why. I only ever bought like one container of it. Like quite some time ago. Like quite a while ago. It was probably like honestly a few years ago. And I'm only just now getting low on that tea. And it's not available anymore. Plus, I don't want to purchase anything from Starbucks ever again because of a lot of the bullshit they've been pulling lately. So I was, for various reasons, looking into actually making my own. And I've been trying out like different combinations of things. Trying to work out like a tea blend to kind of create my own version of it. And I just remembered I have that. It's aged for like a couple months. And not that it needed to like sit for that long, but like I need to test out this recent blend of that to see how similar it is. So maybe after this I can go make a cup of that. And because it's herbal tea, it also doesn't have any caffeine, so I don't have to feel guilty about it. So meh. But anyway, enough about tea. Also, hello. Anyway, are you ready? Are you ready for your reading, Kels? I've been yapping about tea and plants for a while. Okay. What message does Kelsey need to hear today? Good, thank you. Okay. Oh boy. Upright reversed. Upright reversed. Okay. Upright reversed. Oof. Okay. Very interesting. We have the Fool, followed by the Hierophant reversed, followed by Strength reversed. So, there's a beginning of a journey that you've like begun for yourself here, but it kind of seems like you're either trying to talk yourself out of it, or you're just kind of talking down to yourself about it and not really having faith in yourself here. Okay? So, this journey you've like started for yourself, that you've begun venturing into here as a fool, you might be trying to talk yourself out of it, because you're telling yourself that it might be coming from like comparison, perhaps. You're trying to essentially perhaps follow the steps that someone else has. And you're realizing it's not working out for you, and it's creating confusion for you, creating a point of conflict and struggle for you, because you might be wondering like why this isn't working out. Like, I'm doing everything that I should be doing, right? Why isn't it working out? But the thing is, what works for someone else may not work for you, okay? Your path is your own. You don't have to follow the steps of someone else, okay? You don't have to follow the steps of someone else either. You can forge your own path here, which is essentially what the Hierophant is telling you. Like, you can forge your own path. This is your own path to create and follow, no one else's, okay? So, don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare your progress, your success, what works for you, and what doesn't, to others, okay? What works for someone else may not work for you. There may be other things here that work better for you than essentially what's worked, best for someone else. Does that mean you can't get to a similar place as them? No. Absolutely not. You can still get to that same level as whatever it is that you're comparing yourself against, whatever it is that you're hoping for here. You can get there, okay? You can get there. So, make sure that you're doing it for yourself and not for anyone else here, okay? Follow your own path. Don't let any outside influence of any kind muck things up, essentially, okay? Like, that's not to say you can't, look to others for advice or anything, obviously. You can. Just don't compare yourself too much, okay? Your path is unique to you. But, especially, it's more so in the sense, don't let anyone tell you what you can and can't do, okay? Do not let anyone tell you what you can and can't do. Okay. Also, thank you. Thank you for redeeming that for them. Let's see what the Oracle wants to add. How did I know? Okay. Of course, every time we use this deck, I fucking swear. We have Magic Wand. Focus your energy on one thing. And the card I'm laughing about here. I'm beginning to think these messages are legitimately kind of coming from her. And she's kind of just trying to... She's essentially... I get the sense she's just kind of like... What the fuck? I'm right here. You got Diana. Be one with nature. Hi, Artemis. Okay. Again, I don't really think that this is about I don't really get the sense that this is being done in like a kind of, you know, like pushy way. Again, in my experience, when you actually do have a connection to a deity of some sort, that relationship is not going to be, it's not going to function the same as, you know, someone who's reaching out directly to a deity and asking for help because they're already here to help you. You don't really need to be doing anything extra. They're already there. Essentially, what she's kind of saying, like, what the fuck about is just like, hi, hello, I'm right here. When are you going to ask me for help? Hi. Like, who do you think these messages have been coming from? Because immediately when I saw the Hierophant card, there was also like another feeling I got too. Because the Hierophant is all about connection to the divine and such. So I got the sense that it was definitely, there was kind of like a hint of that, and it was just like, huh. But I get the sense that this is also kind of about that path and that connection. And then this card pops out and it's just like, oh yeah, that's why. Hello, ma'am. Okay, ads. It looks like there's ads coming up here soon, so I'm going to wait to actually read these cards. Just in case. I don't want to get interrupted here. Essentially, the vibes here are like, I've already like reached out to you and like let you know like that I'm calling. But you haven't reached out to me? Where is it? Where's the contact? Yeah. There are the ads. Okay. Okay. Welcome back. So, I do have something that I could add to that about the ravens. So quite a while ago, one of the cards, one of the first times, the first time that we tried out the choose your own deck night, and you and Bree both chose the Samhain deck. One of the cards that popped out for her, I think, was Banshee. There's a connection I have to that card that I didn't speak about at the moment. That card came up a lot shortly before the Morrigan made herself known to me. She's kind of known as according to her mythology, she's not that she is a banshee, but like she's kind of known for having like a similar energy to that, because she's known as a triple goddess, essentially. So is Hecate. I also have more on that here in a second too. So, the Morrigan is a triple goddess. She's known for essentially embodying the energy of Maiden, Mother, and Crone. And she was seen as a bit of like an omen. Like if you ever saw crows on like Day of Battle, that was an omen, an ill omen that death was coming, essentially. And her screams are so powerful that they've been known to kill the people that are targeted. Hence where that banshee energy comes in. According to mythology, her screams were so powerful that they would kill the people that were targeted by them, and anyone in the surrounding area would still be in excruciating pain, even if they weren't the target. And she has a connection to both crows and ravens. And her specific origin is in Celtic mythology. Celtic mythology when a lot of people hear Celtic, they automatically just associate that with Ireland. However, that spills over into more than just Ireland. That also includes Scotland. Among other regions. And so the thing that I mentioned earlier about Hecate, there was a moment, because I know Hecate was also a card that was coming up somewhat frequently as well. And this card actually might have like that reference to like Selene and Hecate in it, I think. And I realized this is back when like this conversation first popped up. And it was shortly after, like, I relayed some of that information that I realized I was actually kind of... When I was thinking about Hecate, there was another goddess that was coming to mind that I was mistaking for Hecate. It wasn't Hecate that I was thinking of. Though Hecate is also equally intense, and she can be very, yeah. The goddess that was actually coming to mind when I was thinking of her is actually the Morrigan. They do have very, very similar, energies. Similar vibes. I have very, very minimal experience with both of them. So... yeah, exactly. Just, keep that in mind. When you actually do get around to actually trying to reach out to the deities that you actually do feel pulled towards. Consider seeing how she feels. Yeah, within the past, year have had, I don't know exactly where, but I have crow friends that live nearby. I hear them outside cawing all the time. They started popping up around like the first time that I started getting the Banshee card very, very frequently. It's very odd timing. Okay. I love crows and ravens, by the way. I so desperately, every time I hear them, I just want to go out and bring them, like, food. I want to bring them food and, like, shiny things and make friends with them, because I want crow friends. I want crow friends. They are cute. I also love that, like, crows too, like, corvids in general. Thank you, Adam. But I love that corvids, they're so fucking intelligent, and they find time to enjoy themselves, and I love that about them. Like, every winter, like, it's about every winter, like, eventually at some point, like, those videos about, like, the crows in the snow having fun and rolling down the hills, or, like, rolling down, like, a car's, like, windshield, and just, you know, like, having fun in the snow and playing in the snow. Like, inevitably, every winter, I always come across those videos, and they always make the rounds at some point in winter, and every time I see those, I'm just like, why are you so fucking adorable? And can I please have crow friends? Okay, so anyway, into reading these cards. Magic Wand. Focus your energy on one thing. Success comes in many ways, but most of the time success comes from a strong focus. It is no secret that society forces us to multitask. We are expected to do more and achieve more every day, but in reality, by going after too many things at the same time, we spread our energy too thin. As a result, we do not end up achieving much. Multitasking can slow you down. If you want to create a profound change in your life, choose one thing. Deeply focus all your attention on this one thing. You are a creative and passionate soul with brilliant ideas, but you cannot go after everything at once. In fact, you might not excel in any of them if you do not have the time and energy needed to master them. You can achieve anything you want in your life. You have limitless potential. Chase your dreams. Start by doing one project at a time and focusing all your attention and energy on it. And then we have Diana. Be one with nature. Diana is the Roman goddess of magic, witchcraft, women and children, wilderness, fertility, and hunting. Like many goddesses, Diana is one of paradoxes and dualities. Though she is a virgin, she chooses to protect women during childbirth. Even though she is a hunter, she cares deeply for animals. Diana shares the lunar trinity with Selene and Hecate and serves as the patron goddess of witches. Diana represents the crescent moon and the color white. Diana is a feminist and a protector of women and a witch. She knows what she wants and knows how to get it. She is owned by no man. Though a moon goddess, she confidently stands with her 2 feet on the ground. She is a free spirit running in the wild. She is one with nature. So, there's obviously, with the message on the card here at like face value, be one with nature, meaning connect to nature here as well, which means grounding yourself essentially. But also, it comes with the message of passionately going after what you want, okay? And confidently going after what you want, okay? And with both of these together also, because it does mention, you know, like, she's a free, wild spirit and such. And there's also the message of you don't have to limit yourself to trust one thing. Okay? Like, it's okay to want. It's okay to want things. It's okay to want multiple things and want to go after multiple things. Just don't do too much at once, okay? Just don't take on too many things at once, at one time. And also, like I said, like I said also as well, like, I also get the sense too that, again, with the frequency that this card pops up, because if it was really just about grounding yourself, there are so many other cards that could pop out of the deck with this, okay? Mainly, like, one of the, like, biggest ones about that, about, like, connecting to nature, there's a card in here for that that's called Witchy Medicine, which has a very similar message and a similar vibe. However, you frequently get this one rather than the others. Anytime there's, like, a connection to nature mentioned. And it just kind of seems like this is legitimately just kind of... There's a vibe of just Artemis just being like, what the fuck? I'm here. Like, yeah, go connect to nature, but hey, come connect to me as well. Hi, I'm here. Hello. But yeah. Silliness aside, and sassiness aside, though, it does just kind of seem like it's just a reminder to reach out to her for help, okay? It also legitimately does not have to be by, like, putting out an offering, okay? Like, they're going to be understanding if you don't have something to give them, okay? And if you don't have the resources to, like, offer them much of anything, even something as simple as, like, incense or a candle, okay? And it's okay if, like, prayer isn't your thing either, okay? You don't have to do something like that either, okay? Particularly if you're someone who has, like, religious trauma, okay? This isn't about that. This isn't about deity worship, okay? That's not what any of this is about. So you don't have to go into that relationship expecting something like that, and that's how, like, the transaction is going to work, okay? It's not anything like that. So you don't have to like reach out like in a method like that either. Legitimately, you also have been kind of getting like messages recently about like writing and like ritual and such. If you legitimately want to write like a letter to her or to the universe, and just kind of like write out the things that you want help with, do that, okay? Do that. Even if you don't like intend to like write it like as a letter to the universe or her or whatever, write out what it is that you want. Because you've also been getting a lot of messages about manifestation too, okay? And writing a gratitude list is like something that's also been coming up pretty frequently too. So, if you want to try to put together all of that information into something cohesive that fits, essentially, take time out to write about what it is you want. This doesn't have to be anything like super involved. Write down a list, okay? You can treat it as a list. Write down a list of the things that it is you want, okay? You don't have to be super specific about it, but if you want to be super specific about certain things, go for it. But if there's just a general energy that you just want to like put out there, like whether that be, just like self-acceptance or, just like self-love, self-worth issues, just something that's just kind of like more broad in a sense, go for it. Like it doesn't have to be super hyper specific, okay? It can be broad, a little bit more broad, especially if you aren't sure about where it is you'd like to be going at the moment. You don't have to be super specific yet, and doing something like this might kind of help you figure out what it is exactly you would like to create, okay? So, sit down, journal about it, write a list of like the things that you would actually like to have, that you would actually like to do, that's putting down your thoughts into writing, which is just mostly what keeps being emphasized here. It's about putting things down into word or into writing, okay? It's essentially something more solid. A way in which you can put that intent out there, okay? So, perhaps do that, okay? And if there's something specific that you would like her help with, or the universe's help with in general, do that too. Whatever it is you feel would work for you. Whatever it is you feel more comfortable doing. Doesn't matter the method. Just put it out there in some way, okay? A lot of people get too caught up in these details and think that they have to be super specific about what it is they want because they think that they have to be. That if they're not super specific, they might take a chance of inviting in something that they don't want. No, like, No one's out here to get you, okay? Like, the universe isn't out here to get you, out here to trick you and just kind of, you know, be just like, haha, gotcha. You didn't use this specific wording, so now you get this instead. So, just start putting that energy out there just by writing down a list, okay? Don't have to be super specific right away, and it's okay if you don't have much to add to that list. Just put it out there. Put that intent out there. And let's see what the Thera-pets deck would like to add. Oop. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay. I love these. Okay. First one here. Stop calling yourself garbage. You're a blueberry fairy princess. You are amazing. I love that one. Whatever happens today, you will make it through. Life will always bend you, but trust me, you are too strong to break. And you're strong, smart, and you got this. Beasto, legitimately, no joke, every time this card pops up, I always think about you. But yes, Beasto, you are still a blueberry fairy princess. Yeah, ads. Okay. I think ads should be done now. But yes. So, I hope that message helps. Good. I'm glad. Thank you. Did you suddenly turn into a crow? Okay. And I don't know if the person you redeemed a card for, Kelsey, is still here. It doesn't look like they are. It's okay. We can give it to someone else, though. So. If you're there, Beasto, would you like a free card pull that someone redeemed? Aw. Okay, Candy Yams. I'll see you around. Sorry I didn't get to your reading in time. Okay. Okay. Okay, well... It's your choice there. Hello. Oh, hello. You actually had a card redeemed for you earlier. If you would like a single card pull. Someone redeemed yes, someone redeemed a card pull with points for you, if you would like it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What does Angel Nimya need to hear today? Okay. In reversed. Upright and reversed. Okay, so we have we have Temperance reversed here. So it seems like there's an impatient energy of some sort here. Perhaps a sense of frustration with something or someone. Essentially the message here is to just be more patient with whatever it is that you're dealing with here currently, or whoever it is that you're dealing with in your life. This may be coming from a person or just a specific situation that's causing a sense of impatience and frustration, and yeah, so just be a bit more patient here. And I'll also pull you a card from the Oracle deck too to add on to this, so I'll just pull one from each. Okay, let's see. Oh, so you're welcome. Nope. What was it? Okay. Okay. Based on this card, I think there's also the message of having patience with yourself. The card here is spells and rituals. Bring magic and self-care together. So, self-care is very, very emphasized in this card, so I get the sense that this may be impatience with yourself, or that before this frustration gets so overwhelming, you just need to take some time to care for yourself. Oh, asking if you wanted the card redeem. That's all, Beasto. Okay, and let's see what this Oracle card says for you. Spells and ritual bring magic and self-care together. Self-care is sacred. Never underestimate its healing and protective powers. Self-care is your shield from unpredictable collective energy. Self-care comes in a variety of forms and rituals. For an introvert, it could be tending to plants, cuddling with pets, reading a book, or organizing an altar. For an extrovert, it could be doing tarot readings with a group of friends, dancing, or going away for the weekend. Basically, self-care can be anything. There is no such thing as a universal self-care ritual. You must listen to your heart and find the best practices for yourself. It does not have to be fancy, expensive, or Instagram-worthy. When you are charged, calm, and relaxed, you are in your fullest potential. So, yes. Prioritize self-care. So you don't get overwhelmed. And thank you, Adam, for the Thera-pets redeem. Let's get you a Thera-pets card. For some positive affirmations and energy. Okay. Okay. We have everything is scary and you feel vulnerable, but that doesn't mean anything is going to go wrong. Anxious feelings aren't usually indicative of reality. And it's all going to work out fine. So, don't let that anxiety or those frustrations get the better of you here, okay? Take care of yourself. I hope that message helps. Of course. Thank you again, Kelsey and Adam, both, for the redeems. Yeah, it was a redeem that happened earlier. Beasto. Before you were in chat, I think. Ugh. Someone was just asking if you wanted it. Yeah, it was a tarot card pull. We're using Cat Meme Tarot and Moon Witch Oracle and Thera-pets deck. Thera-pets decks tonight. So it's overall very lighthearted, positive energy. Because I needed some of that myself tonight too, so. And it was definitely necessary because I am feeling much better now, so. Cat Meme Tarot and Thera-pets deck have been helping a lot. Like, I love the Cat Meme Tarot deck. It's so silly. Yeah. But, here, let me, would you like a card pull, Beasto? Yeah. Here, let me... Oh boy, I wonder who did that. Certainly not me. Oh no. The mindfulness deck, huh? Okay. We'll pull that one out. Okay. Let's see what we got here for you, Beasto. What message does Beasto need to hear right now about what it is they're focusing on? Right. Upright or reversed. Upright or reversed. Upright or reversed. Okay. You got an extra one. Exactly. Movement, momentum. That was your extra. Darkness won't last forever, okay? Won't last forever. So don't let that depressive bullshit pull you down, okay? Yes. And let's see. It did initially pop out reversed, but then it did flip upright. That's why I typically usually ask the cards what direction they want to be in, because sometimes they don't pop out in a completely straight direction. And I give them a chance to kind of give me a sign on which side of that energy they're actually pulling from more. If it like changes direction. Which is why I mentioned the depressive bullshit. Don't let that pull you down, because that's kind of what... It's what the sun usually means for me when it's reversed. Well, that's an interesting card. Coven. Power of sisterhood. Or power of community. Coven. Power of sisterhood. The only thing more powerful than magic is sisterhood. We all crave connection and belonging. Not surface-level, superficial connections, but deep and meaningful ones. True sisterhood allows us to see that we are not alone and that our problems and worries are valid. Sisterhood celebrates another woman's success without jealousy or envy. True sisterhood offers a shoulder to cry on and, when necessary, a kick in the butt reminding you to start moving and go after your goals. Do not let your fears, insecurities, or need to be in control get in the way of connecting to other women. Or other people, really, in general. This card is just focused specifically on women. But choose to be a sister to every woman you meet because you are connected. We are all sisters and we all need each other. Vulnerability can be scary, but so is a life without the support of your sisters. Which is why I choose the word community. Community is important, and that's what a coven represents. They're people who are there to support you, who are there to help you along your way. So. And we'll get you your Thera-pets card here. Let's see. I'm gonna laugh if you get the fucking Blueberry Fairy Princess card. And since you were muted earlier too, by the way, Beasto, you didn't hear me, but I said every time I get that Blueberry Fairy Princess card, I always think of you. Always. Always. Oof. Okay. My goodness. Okay, they had 3 for you, okay? They were just like extra positivity. You are worth taking care of. Your speed doesn't matter, forward is forward, which is going very, very in line with that message of progress and movement. And it's going to be okay. You got golden retriever with that sun card there. Is the fucking cat meme tarot just like bringing out all the old memes out of you, sir? Okay. And you did have a mindfulness card redeemed for you as well from Adam there. There are 4 categories you can choose from, so I'll let you choose which one, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I said 4 categories, sir. So we have rest and balance for cultivating calm and peacefulness, curiosity and joy for exploring the world around you with open eyes and an open heart, insight and awareness for bringing your attention to subtle details, emotions, and experiences you might otherwise overlook, and kindness for practicing kindness, generosity, and acceptance towards yourself and others. Blindly choose 3. Do you still want to stick with that one, sir? That's the insight and awareness category for bringing your attention to subtle details, emotions, and experiences you might otherwise overlook. Or is there another one that you'd like to choose? Okay. 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 We had one pop out for you. Ooh. Weird. There is always more, is the phrase on the front. Boredom is a fabulous tool and a great indicator that there is more fun to be had. Next time you're feeling bored, look more closely. If there doesn't seem to be much going on, then look even closer. If you start to look for interesting things and for more detail, you will see it in a new light, and something that was once boring can reveal itself as truly fascinating. If you're still bored, then spend a few minutes looking at boredom itself. What does it feel like in your mind, in your body? Inspect things a little closer is essentially the vibe here. And if you want to just take it at face value, there's always more. So, I hope that message helps. Nope, more ads. Okay. Okay. I think the ads should be over. But good, I'm glad to hear that, Beasto. Welcome back. But, yeah. Glad to hear that, Beasto. So, I hope things work out well. So. Sounds like they're going to, though, so. Of course. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, and with that, time to see yeah, that's why I fucking love this deck. I use it because it's so fucking silly and it's so lighthearted and it just doesn't take itself super seriously, and it's exactly what we need sometimes. Because not everything has to be so serious. Like, I'm not sure if you were like here for like when I like actually showed this deck off when I first got it, but like I love this deck, and it wasn't until I looked at the pictures and the reviews that this deck was completely like, I was completely sold on this deck. And the two cards that sold me on it were this one and this one. Like, look at these two. Look at that adorable little shit. And like they're adorable. Okay, so let's see what message they want to close this out with. Well, okay, my goodness, hold on a sec. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Upright. Okay. They're all upright. They have words. They're definitely speaking in all caps here. We got Wheel of Fortune, followed by Judgment. Followed by the World. So, message they want to close out with is things might just go better than we expect here, okay? Things seem to be changing, and it seems like things might be soon shifting here into better times for us with the Wheel of Fortune upright here, okay? And the Judgment card is here to tell us that we're very close, okay? We're very close to this completion, the end of this cycle here, okay? We're very, very close to the end of this cycle. So just keep following those signs, keep following the inner calls, the inner pulls. See where they lead you. And as this cycle is beginning to wrap up and come to an end, let go of these things that aren't serving you anymore. Let go of the things that are ending. Okay? Let what's falling away fall away here. Okay? And let's see what the Oracle wants to add. Not that one again. Diana, be one with nature. Transformation. Shed, let go, make room for greatness. And full moon. Harvest the fruits of your hard work. Okay? Let's see. We got Diana again. Be one with nature. Diana is the Roman goddess of magic, witchcraft, women and children, wilderness, fertility, and hunting. Like many goddesses, Diana is one of paradoxes and dualities. Though she is a virgin, she chooses to protect women during childbirth. Even though she is a hunter, she cares deeply for animals. Diana shares the lunar trinity with Selene and Hecate and serves as the patron goddess of witches. Diana represents the crescent moon and the color white. Diana is a feminist, a protector of women, and a witch. She knows what she wants and knows how to get it. She is owned by no man. Though a moon goddess, she confidently stands with her 2 feet on the ground. She is a free spirit running in the wild. She is one with nature. So, ground yourself, okay? Connect to nature in some form or another. This could be spending time outside in nature, or if you feel called to, get some plants, okay? Brighten your living space up a little. Liven your living space up a little with some plants. And also, don't be afraid to go after what you want here, okay? And we have transformation. Where is it? There it is. Transformation. Shed, let go, make room for greatness. When something no longer serves you, it holds you back from achieving your full potential. We all have a set of beliefs, habits, goals, ideas, layers, and masks that we've grown up with. These are typically things society projected onto us. They feel familiar and safe, but as you shift your focus and change directions, many things are no longer helpful. It is okay to let them go. It is okay to admit that something no longer serves you. It is okay to change. Change is required for growth. Take an honest look at all the areas of your life. Health, career, relationships, spirituality. Is there something that is holding you back? Is there something you want but are too scared to let go of? Be gentle with yourself. Growth can be painful, but it is always worth it in the end. There is so much potential and greatness within you. Do not let anything or anyone stop you from achieving your dreams and your highest self. Okay. And full moon. Harvest the fruits of your hard work. The full moon is the time when everything comes to the surface. Your efforts, actions, and emotions. Nothing and no one can escape from the all-seeing eye of the full moon. This is the peak of the cycle. You are being called to look back at the past month and examine your growth and achievements. Did your seeds come to fruition? Did you manifest everything you desired? If so, this is the time for celebrating, honoring, and treating yourself. If something did not manifest, shine the bright light of the full moon on it and look closely. Did you put in enough effort? Is this something you truly desire? What could you have done better? Pause and reflect. It's important to remember this is not a time for being hard on yourself or becoming attached to the results. Learn the lesson, let go, and celebrate yourself. You are doing the best you can. Okay. I especially like that last line. You're doing the best you can. Trying your best is all that matters, okay? And see what the Thera-pets deck wants to add. Okay. Okay, that's far too many cards. Okay. No beating yourself up anymore. It doesn't help, and you don't deserve it. Sometimes it feels like the horrible feeling will never end. It's important to hold on and wait it out because it never lasts. Hello. I'm sorry, my queue is closed for the night. Also, sorry if you came in at like sorry if you came in at like the wrong time and kind of got called out there by a message. Don't focus on success or failure, focus on effort, focus on trying. I'm doing alright. I'm doing much better than I was when I started. That's why I used the decks that I did tonight, because I needed some lighthearted vibes and some mood boosters. So, and going in line with this one, you're still making progress even on your worst days. Okay? So, for anyone who needed to hear that message, I hope it helps. And with that closing message, it is unfortunately time for me to call it here. I desperately need to go get some food because I am very hungry. And I need to go take some time to take care of myself and relax. I'm going to go play that new adorable cat game that came out today. Little Kitty Big City. I think is the name. I got cat shit to go do. So. I do have a Discord, yes. If you type in the ! Discord command, it'll pop up with a link. Yep. Yeah. So I need to go take care of myself and go relax. Take some time to relax and probably go play some of that adorable cat game. And go do cat things rather than human things. It's called Little Kitty Big City. It's absolutely adorable. Okay, so thank you all for stopping by. Whether you joined the queue, talked in chat, or just lurked, I appreciate you sharing your time with me. And I appreciate your support. I hope to see you all again soon, but bye for now. That was the wrong thing. Good job, me. You hush, sir.